Good evening everyone and welcome to OdishaTV.in. This is Maya Krishnamurthy with today's top stories from across Odisha. First, a look at the headlines. Pest menace issue under scanner as OUAT claims it had warned much earlier. Union Minister Jewel Oram targets state government over Koraput gang rape incident. 4 killed as car falls off bridge on Hathi River. Multi-agency coordination committee formed to destroy ganja cultivation in the state. And mass nesting of olive ridley begins early. Now, the news in detail. While farmer suicides allegedly over crop failure due to pest menace continue to rise in the state, the role of the BJD-led government in tackling the issue has come under the scanner with the Odisha University of Agriculture and Technology claiming that it had already warned the Agriculture Department of the pest attack in the beginning of October. The pest attack has wreaked havoc across the state, especially in Bargarh district, where farmers have alleged that even after using several pesticides, their crops were destroyed by the brown plant hopper. According to reports, farmers have set their standing crops on fire and in some cases been forced to commit suicide. Union Minister Jewel Oram has targeted the state government in the Kundali gang rape incident, accusing the administration for taking late decisions over the sensitive issue. After the state government's decision to set up a judiciary committee to investigate the Kundali gang rape incident, Oram alleged that this decision was all drama and show-off on part of the government and further questioned the delay in the decision of setting up the investigative committee. Reacting to Oram's allegation, BJD MP Balabhadra Majhi said that necessary steps required for the investigation are being taken accordingly, step by step.
एटा सब नाटक करूछंती पॉलिटिकली एटा बंद करंतु अन्यथा से अंचल रे लोक माने सरकार को उचित जवाब देबे जदि तुमर जुडिशियरी इनक्वारी करियार थिला तो डे 1 रु मुख्यमंत्री से निर्णय नवार थिला काई नेले नै मोर भी से प्रश्न अछि एटा गुट रकम प्रहसन करूछंती आ एथिरे शासक दलर लोक माने बधे मोर पाखरे भी सेमती प्रमाण नाही किंतु बधे सबने इन्वॉल्व अछंती से ए प्रकार राजनीतिकरण करुछंती
पदक्षेप नहीं नहांती ताहले एते गोटे तथ्य केमिति आसिला निश्चित भाव में विभिन्न पुलिस इन्वेस्टिगेशन होईची अन्यान्य जहाँ भी प्रक्रिया करिया द्वारा तो किसी तथ्य बाहरी जड़े एसपी सरकारी कर्मचारी सी राज्य सरकार कर्मचारी नहांती आईपीएस ऑफिसर केंद्र सरकार अधीन आसुचंती कहवा गले सी जहाँ तथ्य दूसरे कौन नाटकबाजी सबू जिनसर गोटे स्टेप बाय स्टेप जावाक पड़े एका सागर आप सुप्रीम कोर्ट को आणिकी जजमेंट तो लगाती नहीं पुलिस इन्वेस्टिगेशन जहाँ जहाँ स्टेप अच्छे से अनुसार स्टेप बाय स्टेप जाऊँ.
In an unfortunate incident, one railway employee was killed and 2 critically injured after being run over by a light engine near Koraput railway station on Wednesday night. The incident occurred near the railway station where a few railway workers were on duty repairing the tracks. As per sources, they were run over by a light engine, following which signal technician BC Bhattacharya was killed on the spot. 2 other railway staff who were grievously injured in the incident were rushed to Koraput hospital for treatment. Soon after the incident, railway department officials reached the spot and initiated an investigation. The state police has formed a state coordination committee in association with officials from revenue, excise and forest departments to smash ganja cultivation in the state. A decision on this was taken at a high-level meeting under the chairmanship of DGP R.P. Sharma on Wednesday. Besides, a blueprint was prepared in the meeting to destroy ganja plants during the harvest period between November and January. The state police has set a target to destroy 4,000 acres of hemp cultivation in 2017-18 like the previous year. Crime Branch ADG Santosh Kumar Upadhyay informed, Odisha is the second best efficient state in the country to destroy hemp after Himachal Pradesh. One person sustained critical injuries after an elephant attacked him near Chindapani village in Nuapada district today. The injured, identified as Bruddha Hans, was admitted to Nuapada hospital for treatment. Around 7 elephants from Chhattisgarh had strayed into the forests near Chindapani village of the district. When some villagers and forest officials were trying to drive away one of the pachyderms, it came before Hans, who was riding a bike, and slammed him to the ground. The much-awaited mass nesting of olive ridley turtles has begun at Konark Beach. The rare sea turtles, which generally arrive in December, have arrived a month ahead. Forest officials traced the first nesting late on Tuesday night near Kuarpur Breeding Centre. The eggs were later brought to the hatchery, where they will be under observation for the next 45 to 60 days. These rare aquatic species throng not only to Konark, but also the Rushikulya river mouth and Gahirmatha beach in Kendrapada.
ए वर्ष पाग भल अच्छी एवं आमर सबू स्टाफ माने सचेतन अच्छी आम लोक मान से सहयोग पाऊँ ए वर्ष आशा करा ये जो समूह अंडादान हम एवं सुरुखुरु हम बहुत कईच आसवे।
ये जो कईच सुरक्षा भितर आम मत्स्यजीवी स्वार्थ ओतप्रोत भाव जड़ित तेणु से स्वार्थ हानि हेल्ले विरक्ति भाव कि असंतुष्ट रे सुरक्षा काम हो पारे।
At least 4 persons were killed and 1 critically injured after a car they were travelling in fell off a bridge over Hathi River in the early hours of the morning today. The deceased were identified as Ganesh Mahalik, Bablu Mahalik, Arun Sahu and Rabi Pradhan. Critically injured, Abhi Katta, who was driving the vehicle, was rushed to the Junagadh hospital and later shifted to Bhavani Patna hospital. The mishap occurred when the 5 persons who were friends aged between 20 and 23 were returning home after having dinner at a roadside dhaba. It has been a year since the Rs 500 and Rs 1000 currency denominations have been scrapped as legal tender. Still, a huge number of banknotes continue to find their way into donation boxes at major shrines like the Jagannath Temple in Puri, the Tarini Temple at Ghatgaon and some others in the state. With the deadline for exchange of demonetized notes already expired on December 30th last year, the temple trustees are worried about how to exchange the banned denominations. Sri Jagannath Temple in Puri has received about Rs 18 lakhs in demonetized notes as donations. However, as per temple authorities, the RBI has not taken a call to exchange the banned notes despite several pleas. Sannyasi Behra of Puri district had never thought that his life would turn out this way, as he became the first 100% visually impaired person from the state to join the elite Odisha Administrative Service. Despite all odds and after a prolonged legal battle, Sannyasi cracked the civil service examination conducted by the Odisha Public Service Commission in 2015. After undergoing a 4-month training at the Gopabandhu Academy of Administration in Sambalpur, he has arrived at the Puri Collectorate for field training. He will be given training at the offices of the Sub-Collector, PDDRDA and all other offices on the premises of the District Collectorate. Expressions 2017. The flagship event of Xavier Institute of Management Bhubaneswar begins tomorrow. Here's a preview of the event by OdishaTV.in.
The annual event of the Xavier Institute of Management Bhubaneswar, Expressions 2017, will commence from Friday at the XIMB campus in Bhubaneswar. This is the 21st edition of this annual carnival of the institution, which began way back in 1997.
Like any other year, this year also our students are getting ready with the Expression 2017. This is one of the flagship events of the students' activities, and most of the students get involved in various activities, conducting various events, programs during this Expression 2017. Mainly they focus on business events, cultural events, quizzing, and many more things.
Bollywood star Farhan Akhtar will be seen in his singer avatar during the musical night on the final day. Other events include EDM night and Carnival de Vogue fashion show on the first and MTV Beats Decibels War of Bands on the second evening.
Expressions 2017 is the 21st edition of Expressions. It started way back in 1997. So we, the students community, are really excited to host Expressions, and it's a legacy for our institute and our university. And every student, most of the students of both the years of first year and second year take part in this, organize this, and we host not only our own students, also from schools, colleges and universities throughout the country. So they visit, they take part in a lot of events such as business events, cultural events, MUNs, quizzing, and a lot more fun events of various committees that is there in this university. And we're looking forward for the exciting 3 days in front of us.
The event is expected to draw a lot of youngsters from the state. Students from various colleges from Odisha and other neighbouring states are also participating in this annual event of the XIMB. This is Chiranjeevi Pati's report, OdishaTV.in.
Odisha and Tamil Nadu are locking horns at the Dreams ground, Tangi, in the Ranji Trophy match that began today. Let's take a look at the special report on the preparations of the players before this game.
The players of the Odisha Ranji team are sweating out hard at the Dreams ground at Tangi ahead of their fourth game against Tamil Nadu starting from Thursday. The Odisha team is looking forward to improve its stats this season, and the next game has become very crucial. Chief coach Shiv Sundar Das is expecting a good show by the team, although he is aware of the strength of the opponents. Tamil Nadu is at number 4 with 7 points from its 3 games.
I think they are a good side. They have been doing well in the domestic circuit, and hopefully, we play to our potential this game, and hopefully we'll do well this game.
Wicketkeeper Rajesh Dhupar has replaced Saurav Rawat in the 15-member squad, and he is set to play in this match. After a poor show so far in the season, Odisha is expected to make a few more changes in the playing 11 as well.
Yeah, there would be changes, 2-3 odd changes and we'll come up with the result at tomorrow morning. Not only in home games as well as in each and every game, we are trying our best to perform well, to make our team win, and that's what I can say, because unless and until we cover up all the 4 days and how good cricket we will play, we'll come up with the result at the end of the 4 days itself only.
Avinav Mukund-led Tamil Nadu is also pumped up for this game. Having played before at the venue, they're hopeful of a good show against Odisha.
We can't go into a game thinking about an outright result. I think it's important that we start well, and if there's an opportunity to get full points, we will try to get full points. But we start off the game thinking we need to play good cricket, and that's all it is. We played last year also. We played a game here. I think we're quite aware of how the conditions work here. Usually there is a bit of rain around when we usually come here, but this time there's a lot of sun, so I think that will be a big factor on the wicket, I think.
After qualifying for the quarterfinals in Ranji Trophy last season, Team Odisha is at the bottom of the Group C points table this year. With the last home game against Tamil Nadu, they desperately need a win. From Dreams Ground, Cuttack, Chiranjeevi Pati, OdishaTV.in.
5 visually impaired cricketers from the state have been named in the probable Indian team for the 5th ODI World Cup for the blind to be held in Dubai in January 2018. The Cricket Association for the Blind in India, which announced the 44-member probable team on Wednesday, named Odisha's Mohammad Jafar, Pankaj Bhui, Sukhram Majhi, Nakula Badanayak and Lingaraj Rautrai in the team, a release issued by the Cricket Association for the Visually Impaired stated. The final selection for the 16-member team will be held at Pune between November 13th and 15th. These 44 players will be divided into 4 teams: India Red, India Blue, India Green and India Yellow, and will play against each other. Based on the performance of the players, the final squad will be announced. Before wrapping up, a quick recap of today's headlines. Pest menace issue under scanner as OUAT claims it had warned much earlier. Union Minister Jewel Oram targets state government over Koraput gang rape incident. 4 killed as car falls off bridge on Hathi River. Multi-agency coordination committee formed to destroy ganja cultivation in the state. And mass nesting of olive ridley begins early. That's all for today. Keep visiting OdishaTV.in for more updates. Thank you.